What if I told you the problem didn't start where it showed up? Picture this. Lagi kang late, hindi dahil tamad ka, pero kahit anong gawin mong scheduling app, to-do list, or planner, parang lagi ka pa ring nahuhuli. You keep telling yourself, ayusin ko na time management ko, pero ilang taon na, hindi ka pa rin nagbabago. And then napansin mo, hindi lang pala ikaw, coworker mo, ganun din. Kaibigan mong businessman, ganun din. Laging under pressure, laging may kulang. Baka hindi lang to productivity issue. Baka may mas malalim pa dito. You've been fixing the surface, but not the system underneath. The more you push, the more you feel stuck. And the question starts to shift from, what am I doing wrong? To, what's really at play here? Let's start with something literal. Yellow. There's a physics equation called the Iceberg equation. It explains kung bakit yung ice mas magaan kaysa sa tubig. Lumulutang but only partly. This equation tells us that around 8 to 10% lang ng iceberg ang kita. Yung 90% nasa ilalim. This is what's called the iceberg equation. The part you don't see holds up everything else. But this isn't just about the ice. This is about you, me, all of us. Because most of what drives our behavior, hindi natin agad nakikita. Let me show you the iceberg model. At the top is the visible event. What happened? For example, late ka, nag-cramming ka, burnout ka, naiinis ka, nag-walkout ka. That's what people see. Below that, the patterns. Ulit-ulit siya. Ibang araw, ibang tao, pero same feeling, same reaction. Below that, the system or structure. Yung routines, environments, rewards, and punishment na gumagawa ng loop. And at the very bottom, mindsets, beliefs, values, biases, stuff like bawal magkamali. Kailangan kong patunayan lagi ang sarili ko. Pag di ako productive, wala akong worth. These hidden beliefs shape the system. The system shapes the patterns, and the patterns create the outcomes we see. But here's the twist. It works both ways. Kapag consistent kang mag-set ng boundaries, maybe it's because deep down, you believe, deserve ko magpahinga. Kapag hindi ka madaling ma-shake, maybe it's because you carry the mindset, failures don't define me. So whether positive or negative, what's beneath the surface is what shapes the surface. In 2022, the Center for Creative Leadership used the Iceberg Model to understand toxic leadership. Leaders were micromanaging, burning out teams. Obvious symptoms lang yan. But when they mapped the iceberg, they found patterns. Over-control, anxiety, perfectionism, structures, reward systems that glorified always on, and then beliefs, if I'm not in control, I'm failing. They learned that you cannot fix toxic leadership by telling people to relax. You fix it by understanding what's driving it. Here's what you can do to troubleshoot, or at the very least, understand an event in your life. First, start with the outcome. Anong nangyari exactly? And then, check the pattern. Nangyari na ba to dati o first time lang talaga to? And then third, question the system. What setup is keeping this going? And then dig for the root. Anong mindset or belief ang nagmamaneho sa lahat ng to? When you go deeper, you stop blaming and start understanding. May pangyayari ba sa buhay mo na parang paulit-ulit? For sure, iceberg yan.